I'm glad you're doing this, Dennis, because I have a picture which I'm going to try and put on the end of this of the Stennis and Illustrious side by side. Obviously the Stennis is a bigger ship, mainly because you Americans tend to be bigger. You need more room, you know, with your obese problem. You need bigger gangways and walkways and you know, it's a little song, lipstick. Because today's about feeling good about myself. I had my silky smooth scarf on earlier, practicing with makeup. This is candy orange. Anyways, yeah, so I have a picture which I'm going to try and attach to the end of this, about the, and it actually has the Stennis and the Illustrious side by side. So it's you know, bodes well for the build, and that's what it's going to do. I'm not going to compete with you. You make fucking, excuse my French again. We gotta cut out because there's children watching. Yeah, so you build ships out of matchsticks and put them in museums, and so I don't. You see the problems I have with my ships. So I'm gonna start this, but I'm still in the middle of doing my Viking ship, long ship at the moment. But I'm gonna make a start. So I reckon that's what we should do. Is have a little, not a little competition, starting from Monday, tomorrow, 6 weeks from tomorrow. So that'll be the 3rd of July. So if anybody wants to get in the group builds with me and Trojan Art Painter, you can do. We're going to give a prize at the end of it, and this will be a judging, I think, but we'll talk about it a little bit more, me and Trojan Art. But I think we're going to judge it and see it. So it's basically group build, and it can be any scale, but it's got to be an aircraft carrier. Yeah, I know people out there have loads of them in their stashes, you know, and you never get around to it. So this is a chance to get around to it. You don't have to. You can just watch me and Trojan Art Painter. Well, it won't be a battle it out, but it's the Battle of the Hats. So you can watch me and him trade videos about the Battle of the Hats. But it won't be. We won't be doing like a battle, me and him against each other, because the guy's a genius at building ships. He's got great videos up. They end up. I can see the candy orange, but his ships end up in like museums and stuff. So you know, you can't really go up against somebody like that. But it's really good that you chose, and that was I tell that was, it looked like that was pure fluke that you chose the Stennis. But as I say, I have a picture. I'm going to try and add it to this video, but I'm not really very good at that kind of thing. So hopefully, like the YouTube video editor will let me do that. So I'm going to try and put a picture onto it, and now I'm going to try and some pictures to Rebels at Cloud 9. I took some photographs of the Sherman on the shelf above me, which you can't see. So I'll send them off to you now, Rebels at Cloud 9, so you can add them to your montage. And cheers for a really good group builds. I just had a look at some of them earlier over the week. Hobby Modeler and Panzer, and some of them really good. Hobby Modeler did a really good review, news review. Just watched that not 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago maybe. And he mentioned you as a big shout out. You deserve it. Big shout out to Rebels at Cloud 9. And that's it. So okay. Thank you very much. Oh, group build, aircraft carrier of any scale, 172 upwards you can do. So I'm doing the Illustrious. Trojan Art is doing the USS Stennis, which I'm going to try and put a photograph up now. I just pulled it off there of the Illustrious and Stennis side by side. And so join us 6 weeks from tomorrow, and we're going to give a prize each. So I'm going to give something, and Trojan Art Painter Dan will be given something as well. So you get something both from us. What I don't know. I'll get a little package together, you know. So there we go. Also, Private Modeling is having a little competition as well. I think I'll give him a little shout out. I'm going to do, hopefully, I think, he did give the date, I can't remember the date, but check him out, little Private Modeling. He's a great little modeler, great little paint, and he's just done a nice little introduction to his channel. So anyways, I'm gonna see, can I, he wants a diorama, and he'll explain this, he's a competition, but I'm gonna enter the Viking ship. Hopefully I can get it finished by then. I've painted, I've got a few more figures to do, but I've painted a few of the figures, and hopefully get the sail on by Wednesday, and the rigging. So, okay, so check out private modelling, and check out, God, there's a primitive modelling. No, it's private modelling, and check out Rebels of Cloud9.